Hi participants, very good morning. Let me introduce myself. I'm having 12 years of experience in SAP ABAP and then 3 years in ABAP on HANA. That's a brief introduction about myself. Coming to today's session, in today's session, the agenda is first 5 minutes I will be discussing about this program and then HANA introduction, and then I'm going to show participants how we can migrate the existing SAP system to HANA S/4HANA platform, and why so many implementations are going on HANA S/4HANA. There are 60,000 implementations gone live on HANA S/4HANA, and why it's so popular, the next generation platform. And after that, I will show participants how they are able to access the SAP system, and then I will show a little bit demo on HANA Studio. Hope participants able to hear me loud and clear. Let me start with this program. Initial 2 months we will continue with this course, that is I will conduct this course during the weekends, 2 hours, and then after completing this course, for next 4 months, we will take up your requirements, and me and my team work on these requirements and provide you support and solutions on your requirements. This is the course content. You will get system access for 2 months. This is the course content. There are new tools are available in our performance tools. We are going to discuss about it, and then this is the modeling of HANA. And then we cover OpenSQL. There are new syntaxes in OpenSQL. We are going to discuss about it. And CDS views, AMDP, all will be covered in this course. And we will take up 5 business scenarios which will be implemented in our sessions end to end. This is what we are going to cover in this program. Let's start with the HANA introduction. I am taking one example. We have a table with 4 columns. One is customer, second one is products, third one is amount, Fourth one is quantity. My simple question is who are my top 5 customers? This table contains 2 trillion records. This table contains 2 trillion records. In traditional database, it will take 6 hours to find out who are my top 5 customers. But in S4 HANA, SAP HANA, it will take only 6 seconds because HANA, S4 HANA is extremely high performance. Why HANA S4 HANA is extremely high performance? There are 3 reasons. One is in memory. HANA S4 HANA completely runs on in memory. It has been designed to run in memory, and then column oriented. HANA S4 HANA supports column oriented storage. So all our tables will be stored in column oriented. It is not like it will not store row oriented. It's up to you how you want to store the data. Generally, if you have limited columns and you are using select single star statements without having any amount and quantity fields, then you can go for row oriented tables. All other transaction tables which which is holding quantity amounts which needs to be aggregated, then we can go for column oriented tables. And then third reason is massive parallel processing. SAP connect with different hardware companies and come up with a solution with massive parallel processing. We are going to discuss about that. This is about why SAP HANA S4 HANA is high performance. Now we are going to discuss about in memory. we are going to discuss about in memory. We have disk, we have RAM, we have CPU. This is disk, this is RAM, and this is CPU. Now, storing data is very cheaper to store data in disk, but accessing data from CPU to disk is it will take time. Accessing data from RAM is much 100,000 times faster than accessing data from disk. That is the main reason in memory is accessing data much faster. The data will be same. Storing data in disk and RAM will be same, but accessing data from RAM is 100,000 times faster than accessing from disk. This is about in memory. Then we will try to understand column orientation. I am taking this table. This is the table. We have multiple rows. Customer C01, product M01, amount 100, and quantity 10. C02, C01 again, M02, 200 quantity, sorry, amount, and 20 is the quantity. C02, M02, amount 250, quantity 15. customer C02 once again, product M03, amount 300, and quantity 25. Now this is my table I am expecting to store in row oriented file. In row oriented file, this particular data will store in a single file. How? It will store like this. It will store in sequence manner. This is how the row oriented table will store in a single file. How it will store in column oriented? We have four columns. Four columns will store in separate file. This is customer column. This is product column. This is amount column, and this is quantity column. In customer column, what we have? C01 and C02. In product column, what we have? M01, M02, M03. In amount column, what we have? 100, 200, 250, 300. In quantity column, what we have? 10, 15, 20, 25. If you look at this storing data in column, customer only store two times, that is C01 and C02. But in row oriented file, it stores C01 stores two times, C02 stores two times. That is where HANA compressing the data. And also, if you look at the quantity 10, 20, 15, 25, but it stores in sorted format. So it will also maintain indexing of each column. So we need not to sort again and again. It is already stored in sorted manner. So if suppose I want to know who is top customer, who is my top customer, I need to require to search on two columns, that is customer and amount. But in row oriented file, it will search from all the file and find out who are my top customer. Okay, but in column oriented, it will search only these two files and identify who is the top customer. This is how SAP HANA database has been designed for column oriented files. Now let's talk about massive parallel processing. Massive parallel processing. We have a program and this is the traditional SAP ECC system. What it will do, if you have a program, this ECC system will process it sequentially. But in massive parallel processing, what it will do, the CPU which which is used in this process will have CPU inside CPU. That is what we call cores. This is the CPU and core 1, core 2, core 3, core 4. This program will be divided into multiple parts and each core process will take up one part and execute the program. After executing this program, it will again combined into single process, and output will be provided. This is the reason massive parallel processing will come to the picture. SAP connect with different vendors like IBM, HP, Dell, who are providing hardware for SAP. They come up with this multiple core processing systems where HANA can achieve massive parallel processing. Let's start with our next topic. Where exactly ABAP on HANA consultants do their job. HANA consultant. You have application layer and database layer in our systems. And in this application layer, you have a program. This program with 5 select statements. This program have 5 select statements. This is the application layer. This is the database. Generally, all our programs will execute in application layer, and application layer, whatever the select statements are available in this program, what it will do, it will try to connect to database. In traditional database programs, what we have, it will connect 5 times. It will connect 5 times because the program holds 5 select statements. But if suppose you have a CDS or AMDP procedures here at database level, and your program using this written in such a way that you are using this CDS and AMDP views. For all these 5 select statements which are in the old program has been converted into one or two CDS or AMDP procedures. Now in this case what it will do, it will connect to the database only one time and retrieve the data. If suppose all these 5 select statements will retrieve 5 lakh records. Actually, you need only 1000 records as an output after processing during the program. In this case, in traditional database, all 5 lakh records will be retrieved from database and stored in application layer and then process it, and the output will be resulted as 1000 records. But in application layer, but in SAP HANA, the data retrieved from database is only 1000 records. That is the reason, one of the reason it is our programs will execute much faster. This is where ABAP and HANA consultants will work on. Our next topic is to understand what SAP HANA S4 HANA consultants do. SAP HANA. Okay. We have traditional ECC system and then non-SAP system. This is SAP ECC and this is non-SAP. We have HANA, SAP HANA system. SAP HANA is database system. So, how to migrate all these SAP ECC tables and non-SAP tables from traditional database to SAP HANA system. In between, what we have is SLT. Another one is SEA. In this, from ECC, the real-time data can be transferred through SLT to SAP HANA system. From non-SAP, from SAD to SAP HANA. What is SLT? Landscape transformation. And SAD is smart data access. Sorry, this is SDA, smart data access. So in this, this is real-time scenario. Data will be transferred in real time. Now data came to SAP HANA. In SAP HANA, we have business scenarios. These business scenarios can be built through CDS views or this built through SAP HANA database modifications. Business scenarios, pre-existed ones or customized ones. These business scenarios are going to use in different UIs. User interface. We have from SAP, we have different UIs, that is Fury apps, Explorer, Lumira. We have different Fury app, UI apps. Here, these business scenarios will be used by these UI applications. Depending on the requirement, these Fury apps or Explorer, Lumeria will be used. Lumeria is mainly used for data visualization. Data visualization will be excellent in Lumeria. Now we understand what SAP HANA, S4 HANA consultants will do in this HANA database. Let's start with HANA Studio. How to connect remote desktop connection. You just type remote. You got remote desktop connection. This is the computer what I am trying to access. Press OK. This is the remote desktop. Now I am trying to connect HANA Studio. Start all programs. SAP HANA, HANA Studio. Now we are able to connect the HANA Studio. This is the kind of this system. If you if you doesn't have any system connected, you can right click here and go to the new ABAP project and you can select any project and then you can create. Otherwise it's already existed. Now I'm double clicking and trying to explore. Now it is asking for password. Connected. Here we have system library and your favorite packages which are working by you. You have this is actually kind of ABAP perspective, what we call. We will try to create small program for that. first and look how it looks like. I'm going to the package, package, right? All our programs are assigned to package. Depending on naming conventions, we will assign the different packages. If it is related to SD, we will be assigning to different package. If the program is related to FICO, we are assigning to different package. Now we are in ZCDS package, source library. Right click, go to new. I am creating ABAP program, simple ABAP program. I am giving name Z underscore hello program and next. I am selecting the transport request and say finish. Program is created. Now I can write program, write hello world. After that, since there is a syntax error in this statement, it is showing there is a statement incomplete. So I'm giving red, so that red one disappears now. Now how to activate and how to check the syntax. This is the button we can check the syntax. There is no errors. You can see the message here and then activate, then run the program. I am running this program as a ABAP application. The program is executed. Okay, participants. Now I would like to understand how to do pretty printing, that is formatting this particular report. We use pretty printer button in our how to configure that particular one. Now we will go to Windows, Preferences, SAP, ABAP, Development, and then Editors, Source Code Editor. Go to this ABAP Formatter. Select the system. Now you can very much can see how you want to format by using pretty printer. Okay guys, now this is not formatted according to pretty printer. What we will do, shift F1, If you press Shift F1, the program will, according to pre-printed configuration, align with the, then you can activate it. Now this is actually the ABAP perspective. We will see different perspectives. This is the ABAP perspective what we saw, and there is also SAP HANA modular perspective. Let me go to this. This is the SAP HANA perspective. Now you can see the different systems here. Okay, these are directly HANA databases. This is EDB is development system, and HDB is quality system. If you want to look at where user list, here it will be displayed, and properties. If you want to check the properties, job logs. Also, there is a quick menu where you can go through. If you want to add this system, again same procedure, add system, then you can very much add according to your properties. And let me go through this. System is connected. I am exploring it. There are catalog and content. Catalog will holds your all your. I am removing this filter first. So catalog will holds a lot of inside this. This is what we call schema. Catalog will holds a lot of schemas. Then inside the schema you may have tables and views. If you look at the tables, maybe this doesn't have anything. Let's go to another one. This is having tables. You have a lot of tables here. So if you want to put filter, right click on tables and put filter. Which table you want? You want Mara table. Select the whole word and press OK. Now only Mara table will be displayed under this tab. So if you double click this on Mara table, you can see what is the structure of Mara table. And also you can see column store type. What is the type of this table? You can also see runtime analysis. How many number of records are there? What is the disk size? What is the memory size? How much compressed in memory? All the information will be available here. If you want to see the data inside the table, right click on table, open data preview. So data will be displayed. If you look at this log, how much time it takes to complete, all the information will be in this show log button. In this show log button, you can also see what exactly this select statement used here. This is the select statements what has been used. Since this Mara table has a lot of columns, so if you look at the from statement, best is the our schema dot Mara is the table. How it execute by using this select statement. We copied the select statement. This is OpenSQL console. I'm going to OpenSQL. I copied this same select statement here and say execute. Data will be displayed. You can write your own select statements and you can see the result there and there. You need not to write a separate program to check the data. This is OpenSQL console. This is how it works. Other than this, what we saw here is catalog. Inside the catalog, what we have? Schema. Inside the schema, we have tables. There is another component, content, where you can find a lot of packages. These are the packages. If you look at this package, inside the package you may have one more package, or you may have attribute views, analytic views, calculation views, all these attribute views, how to create attribute views, analytic views, calculation views. We will discuss in our next session. This is very much completed for today's session. So if you have any feedbacks, you can send it across to me in my mail ID, that is given here, nazir_k at yahoo.com. So you can contact me to register this course. Thank you very much.